Welcome, in front of me is a REALME X50 and today I'll show you how to record your screen. And to get started, you need to pull down the notification panel, and in here we'll find the screen recording toggle. Now before you actually tap on it, you do want to hold it, and this will take us to the settings where we can customize the settings of it. So number one, we have the sounds. We can record system sounds, and once you check on, I think, system sound, it looks like, and here we can also check on the microphone, which is a super nice touch. Usually it's one or the other, and here we can actually record both. So if you're wondering what that means, is if I'm like I am doing right now, if I would be playing some games, the phone will be recording the game sounds along with what I'm saying right now. Now this might cause a little bit of a problem, so keep that in mind, because it will probably also hear itself in terms of, it will record the system sound as in the game, but then the game is also going through speakers, so the microphone will be picking up the game along with your voice. If you're using headphones, then this problem will not be relevant. Then we have display, so we have video resolution. Now in here by default, I believe it's set to 724 megabits per second. Now personally, I advise you to change it to 1080p at least and make it as far as you want in terms of megabits bitrate. Now the higher you go, the clearer the image will look. Because the resolution affects just the size of it, how big the resolution is. But still, if you go with like 1 megabit per second, the video will look quite trash. So make sure you go as high as you can afford in terms of space. As you can see, approximately it gives us a approximation of 5-minute video will be 600 megabytes. Now I believe this is way too low. I think it's going to be closer to like 1 gigabyte than 600, but we will see in terms of recording, for instance, for 1 minute. So as you can see, the lower you go, the less space it will be taking apparently, which also one thing that isn't really calculated here is the video resolution. It looks like 1080p has the same storage taken as 720, which is just should be 1/4 of the size about. So like I said, it's not necessarily the best calculation here, so don't take that in consideration. Now whatever you set here is completely up to you. I advise you to go with the highest you can afford in terms of space. And from there we can back out and have a couple additional things like the display orientation. Now I would stick with the follow system, so depending how you hold the phone, it will recognize if it's in landscape or portrait and record in that mode. Similarly to how the phone works whenever you're taking a photo on your device, and if you hold it in portrait, it will capture the photo in portrait. While you flip it to landscape, it will do the landscape. An additional setting is the front camera. So this will basically add a camera feed onto the display, so it's also being recorded. And then record screen taps, so it will also show where I'm tapping or touching the screen with a little gray dot, which will insinuate where my finger was touching. Now this is if you're planning to record footage of like games and stuff like that, I would disable this. It will be a little bit too distracting, while if you're trying to make some kind of guide on how to turn something on and where you're tapping on the phone, then I would enable this. Now once you have set all that up, you can leave this and then you can go back and simply tap on the recording. Now because it does we did set that it's recording sound systems and my voice, for instance, and also the camera, it needs access to all that so it can use it. So as you can see, there's the camera, the folders for saving it in there, microphone for my voice, and all that. So let's agree and let's tap to start recording. Actually, this is just a little guide, it looks like. So it gives us the those are the settings, and then close to exit. Now, once we actually go through this, we can tap to start recording. There we go. And you can see there I am. And I can also move this around if I wanted to. Now, as we did disable the option to show our finger where it's tapping, it won't really record it. What it does record right now is my voice, and also if I would be playing something on the phone, some kind of sounds or whatever, it would also record those, which unfortunately I'm not right now, so those will not be part of it. But let's make it to half a minute. There we go. So let's stop right now at half a minute. And from here we can actually look how much space that takes. So let's go to albums, and that's where it's going to be saved. And it looks like it's right over here. Yep, there it is. Now I did also mute it, I believe, or not. Oh no, there it is. I can already hear myself, so I'm going to mute this. Now let's go to details, and this footage took actually not that much. It's 60 megabytes, so it would take for 1 minute 120 about. Now the size may vary a bit, so keep in mind that something like 10-20 megabytes per minute might be different, but it looks like 120 is the around 1 minute, so it would come out to be 600 megabytes per 5 minutes, which did actually come out to be really accurate. I'm not sure how that is, considering the resolution is different. Doesn't really make sense unless they're doing some super sampling or stuff like that. So yeah, but as you can see, that's kind of how it looks like. Whatever I was doing on the phone was being recorded. So yeah, now let's leave this, and yeah. So that is how you would record your screen on this device. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.